Fam. So today I'm doing this really creepy slit open smile that's been sewn back together and I can barely talk. I hope you can understand me. And yeah, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be coming out with so many more looks like this in the month of October. So I hope you will join the Glam Fam. And let's get into the tutorial. Welcome back to Glamoween, guys. So to start this tutorial off, we are going to create a smoky eye with the mauve colors in the Carly Bybel palette from BH Cosmetics. I'm just doing a regular smoky eye here, going from light to dark. And then after we are done with the smoked out effect, we are just going to go in with some purple. And this is from the TG palette. We're going to place that just in our crease to deepen it up a little bit more. And then we're going to add the silver color from Urban Decay's Electric palette. I really love this color and it looks really good with this eye look. We're going to put that all over our lid and blend that out. And then taking some alcohol, we are going to go clean the portion of the skin that we're going to be putting the latex on. And then we're going to take some toilet paper or tissue paper and cut it into small triangles and then separate the two sections so that it's a thin piece. And then we're going to take the liquid latex by Mayron and put it into a palette. And I also cut up some makeup sponges so that I could get more use out of one sponge. So what we're going to do is we're going to start placing that on the cheeks to where we want our smile to form. And then once we have that shape, we're going to go in and put those pieces of tissue paper or toilet paper that we have cut up already onto that latex and blend it out. Then I'm going to take another piece and I'm going to put that over my lips. You could totally do this look without covering your lips. I just wanted a more dramatic effect. So you're going to do this a couple times, actually a few times, maybe even several. You want to get a really good base so that it looks very skin-like. So I think I did about 7 layers, 6 or 7 layers, and I found that to be perfect. So you just repeat the same steps over and over again until you're satisfied with how thick the buildup is. And then once you are done with the latex, you're going to let it dry. You can dry this with a blow dryer if you are impatient, or you can just wait for it to naturally dry. After that, I'm going to go in with some of my foundation and just blend that out. And then I'm going to go in with some dark green body paint just to give it a little bit of like a rotting feel underneath. I'm going to blend this out because I didn't like how dramatic it looked. So I blended it out and I put some gray on top of it. And then I blended that all together as well. And then I went in with some purples, some greens, and some yellows to create a bruising effect. And you're going to want to go in with a blending brush for this because you're going to want to blend this out so that it looks more like bruises. So once that was done, I went in with my beauty blender with some foundation on it and just did the smile line. And then you're going to start to cut the smile line open. Be careful, you want to pull the latex a little bit away from your skin and then go in and cut it. If you need some help, don't be afraid to ask your parents or your friend to help you. But then you're just going to go in and stretch that out, and you're actually going to cut off the excess so that it looks like this. And then we're going to go in and start to paint it. So I just did a plain black base with the Mayron black body paint. And then I'm going in with some coagulated blood. And I'm just going to put this everywhere into the skin flaps, for lack of a better word. And then I'm going to take my needle and thread and start to sew this. This took forever. Like, this was the longest part of the whole entire process. Just take your time, and as you're doing it, don't be afraid to get your fingers dirty, because I found that that made it more messy and more realistic. Because if you're sewing a mouth, it's not going to be pretty. So don't be afraid to get in there and make sure it looks good and mess up the blood a little bit. I found that that made the look that much better. Alright, and then once you're done, I decided that I needed to grunge my face up a little bit, so I went in with some purples and browns and did bags underneath my eyes and some dirt along the face. I contoured my temples a little bit. I really feel like this brought the whole face together, and then after I was done with the grunging it up and putting a little bit more bruising everywhere, I went in and did these black drops. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't, but you get the drift. It's just black body paint that's a little bit more watery, and you just go up underneath your false eyelash and just drip it down however many you want to do. I did a lot. I really like how this look turned out. If you do too, please give it a like, and after you are done with the black tears, you are done with this look. Alright guys, so that is it for this tutorial. I really hope you enjoyed it. Follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter to see early looks of all of my tutorials and to give me suggestions. And yeah, happy Halloween!